Hola amigos, welcome back to my channel. So today we have a bit of a different one. I think it's a poem. I didn't really get a lot of information from the person that sent me this video, but the channel that uploaded it is called Bottom Poetry, so I assume it's a poem. And it's only called OCD. Well, it's Neil Hilborn, which I'm assuming is the person telling the poem, and the poem is apparently called OCD, which is an interesting title for a poem. So without any further, by the way, this video has 16 million views, which I'm surprised because I've never watched it before, and it's from 11 years ago. So let's just watch it together. Let's go.
The first time I saw her, everything in my head went quiet. All the tics, all the constantly refreshing images just disappeared. When you have obsessive compulsive disorder, you don't really get quiet moments. Even in bed, I'm thinking that lock the door yet, wash my jacket, lock the door yet, wash my jacket. When I saw her, the only thing I could think about was the hairpin curve of her lips, or the eyelash on her cheek, the eyelash on her cheek, the eyelash on her cheek. I knew I had to talk to her. I asked her about 6 times in 30 seconds. She said yes after the third one, but none of them felt right, so I had to keep going. On our first date, I spent more time organizing my meal by color than I did eating, or fucking talking to her. But she loved it. She loved that I had to kiss her goodbye 16 times or 24 times if it was Wednesday. She loved it took me forever to walk home because there are lots of cracks on our sidewalk. When we moved in together, she said she felt safe, like no one would ever rob us because I definitely locked the door 18 times. I'd always hold her mouth when she talked, when she talked, when she talked, when she talked, when she talked. When she said she loved me, her mouth would curl up at the edges. At night, she'd lay in bed and watch me turn all the lights off and on and 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 off. She'd close her eyes and imagine that days and nights were just passing in front of her. Some mornings, I'd start kissing her goodbye, but she'd just leave because I was making her late for work. When I stopped at a crack in the sidewalk, she just kept walking. When she said she loved me, her mouth was a straight line. She told me I was taking up too much of her time. Last week, she started sleeping at her mother's place. She told me that she shouldn't have let me get so attached to her. That this whole thing was a mistake. But how can it be a mistake that I don't have to wash my hands after I touch her? Oh, it's not a mistake. It's killing me. She can run away from this and I just can't. I can't go out and find someone new because I always think of her. Usually, when I obsess over things, I see germs sneaking into my skin. I see myself crushed by an endless succession of cards, and she was the first beautiful thing I ever got stuck on. I want to wake up every morning thinking about the way she holds her steering wheel, how she turns shower knobs like she's opening a safe, how she blows out candles, 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 blows out. Now, I just think about who else was kissing her. I can't breathe because he only kisses her once. He doesn't care if it's perfect. I want her back so bad. I leave the door unlocked. I leave the lights on.
Oh my god. Wow, I'm speechless. That was less than 3 minutes and there was so much going on. By the way, the way I'm sorry, I struggle with the word in English. The way he interpreted, the way he performed it, flawless. The way he was going with the OCD tics. Did I lock the door yet? Did I lock the door yet? Did I lock the door yet? Wow. Okay, so this tells us a story of love from an OCD perspective where in the beginning the things or the symptoms that he had were cute to her. No one would ever rob us because I definitely locked the door. I said I love you 16 times, some more if it was Wednesday, something like that, I can't remember. But then these things started to slowly going from being cute to being annoying, right? He's wasting her time. It's too much for her, which, I mean, it's difficult, right? It's a difficult situation, and it takes a lot of empathy and a lot of understanding of mental conditions. I haven't really been exposed or met a lot of people that are going through it, but I can imagine it must be tough, especially to have a romantic relationship with something like that. I can imagine it requires a lot of communication. And man, the things he said, I can't, like, he doesn't, he's kissing her, but he doesn't care if it's perfect. Poof. I leave the door unlocked now. Maybe she will come back at some point. Oh my god, there was so much. I really want to watch. Actually, I really want to watch this again and just let it sink in and hit me again. Anyway, I guess that is it for today's video. This was a really good one. I really enjoyed it. I'm not much of a poetry guy. I don't watch a lot of poems. Maybe I should, because I really enjoyed this, genuinely. Anyway, I guess that is it for today's video. As usual, if there's anything you'd like me to react to next, please put it down in the comments down below. Let me know your comments as well. What did you think of this video? Have you watched it before? And well, did you like it? I can imagine you did, because this one, yeah, I'm still speechless. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I will see you next time. Bye.